Good afternoon. Today, welcome to the daily recap and forecast for today. So today, I'm posting this a little bit later today because I'm actually still in the market right now from this morning, and I'll show you why in a little bit. But let's take a look at the hour chart. So this morning, we've actually broken out of our long-term high-level trend line. So this trend line right here, you can see we've broken out, and it's a pretty solid breakout. Right now we're kind of in the middle of a pullback. We'll see where this pullback ends, but I'll get to that in the forecast section. So trading through here, let's zoom in to the minute chart. It's pretty bearish just because of we've been bearish for weeks now. But I started selling somewhere around here, and we just had this really kind of interesting push up, 25 pips, a little bit out of nowhere, although it was right at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time, so right at the stock market open or equities open, potentially also bankers close for Europe market, and it just pushed it up. I don't believe it's any specific news event. It was just kind of what happened. So we were upside down all morning. We were taking wins through here. You can see I still have some of these sells on, though, that I'm just hanging on to, waiting for it to come down a little bit further, and we've been in this consolidation since then. So with that, let's talk about the forecast for things. So now that we've broken this trend line, it's pretty interesting, actually. We're kind of in a new market. In fact, let me clear a lot of these lines here. Well, I guess all of them. And I'll draw this original trend again. And now let's take a look at the new trend that we have here. It's actually essentially a box or a consolidation. So you can look here. We've hit these lows, just keep hitting this bottom line, and now we have three highs that have touched or almost touched this top line. So in terms of forecast, what are we looking at? Well, first off, there is this breakout that we have just had is a pretty significant breakout, and it's a good chance that this might be our reversal, like our long-term day chart reversal. There's a chance. No guarantee. We have a lot of resistance here, a lot of points that's going to have to get through. So what we might expect it to see is to actually come down, potentially. It could potentially come all the way down and touch this line or even the box bottom. I think very likely it will at least come and touch these previous highs. That's nearly guaranteed. Not actually guaranteed, but very likely. But then after that, we could definitely see it start shooting up and starting an upward trend. The other option that we might see happen is just a kind of a long-term consolidation. So this box right here, I would draw this box and just say, when it's at the high point, sell. When it's at the low point, buy. Because it might stay in this box for a period of time, at least until there's a major news event. I know we do have a news event tomorrow, but it's not a major news event. So it's medium major, kind of major, and it could potentially move this market, though I don't necessarily expect it to. But keep your eyes on that tomorrow. I believe it's at 8:30 Eastern time. And as a quick reminder, I live trade this on Twitch every morning. That's twitch.tv/consistenttrader. And it's really we have a great time. We all learn from each other in the chat, and I walk through kind of how I trade these things. And a day like today, where even though I was selling through this, I'm still projected to make a little bit of money. It's mostly a break-even day, but and you can definitely make money selling through this if you have the correct technique, correct strategy. So come check us out. We start right at the US Open, so for Forex, which is 8 a.m. Eastern time, and I usually trade around 2 hours in the morning. So we'll see you there tomorrow. And if you like the video, if you find it useful, please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.